Good evening and welcome to our Western edition. President Trump deployed his signature line, "You're fired," against his own national security advisor, who says he quit. John Bolton's departure from the White House had long been rumored, but the end came quickly today. The president cited policy disagreements with Bolton, who's known as a hawk on foreign policy. Bolton was President Trump's third national security advisor to be forced out, preceded by Michael Flynn and H.R. McMaster. Bolton is also the 18th cabinet-level official to exit the administration in just over 2.5 years. CBS's Weijia Jiang is at the White House tonight with new reporting on why the president decided to cut his advisor loose.
Our camera spotted John Bolton outside the West Wing this morning, just hours before the president revealed that he had told him his services are no longer needed at the White House. But the ousted national security advisor disputed that, saying he offered to leave. His resignation letter delivered to the president this morning.
We're going to announce sanctions against...
Notoriously hawkish, Bolton took a hardline approach to foreign policy that clashed with the president's. Most recently, he opposed the widely criticized plan to meet with Taliban leaders at Camp David. Bolton was also against Mr. Trump's embrace of North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un and his openness to engaging with Iran.
John Bolton's priorities and policies just don't line up with the president's.
CBS News has learned in his 17-month stint, Bolton never worked well with the national security team and had become increasingly isolated, even skipping meetings. He and Secretary of State Mike Pompeo were locked in a public feud.
Can you describe your working relationship with John Bolton?
I know everyone's talked about this for an awfully long time. There were definitely places that Ambassador Bolton and I had different views about how we should proceed.
But it's the relationship with President Trump that matters most, and theirs had deteriorated.
John Bolton is extraordinarily abrasive. I think at the very beginning, his style, rough and tough, may have been appealing to the president. But over time, I don't think that worked for him.
Weijia joins us from the White House. And Weijia, we've known that they were at odds for several months. But what have you learned about what triggered this sudden dismissal?
Well, CBS News has learned President Trump was furious because he believes John Bolton leaked a story that said he wanted to explore the use of nuclear weapons to stop hurricanes from hitting the U.S. But at the core of this is the dispute over foreign policy. And a source close to Bolton says he feels he was successful because under his watch there were no, quote, bad deals made. Nora.
All right. Weijia, thank you.